Hello, fellow Aussians. It's good to see me, isn't it? Last year, Wikimedia took over when the first act of the critically acclaimed musical premiered. I was concerned about how crazy it was then, and ended up questioning if things would continue to be more insane this year.
And like I said, this is only part one of this film. Are they gonna be this insane with marketing next year? I don't understand this game plan.
We have the answer for that now, and yes, they have outdid themselves even further. Once again, I don't remember a film that has had this massive a marketing campaign since the early millennium. Since it's been a year since Act 1 premiered, the insane marketing campaign did work out, even though the film would have stood on its own without all the confusifying collabs.
Jon M. Chu is a phenomenal director, and he truly made one of the greatest movie musicals recently, and I'm ready to see how he created Act 2 for the screen. The film did end up being swankified, and the Wicked fandom has continued to grow stronger from last year to now. So, just like last year, I made it my mission to take a look at some of the collaborations that have been created as usual, specifically trying to highlight more of the sustainable options, because why do we need a duffel bag that doesn't look like Wicked at all?
I used to work for Vera Bradley, and it's so interesting how much they've changed design-wise as a company, and how weird some of their recent license collections have been. Wicked is included in that, especially in this current economy.
Once again, the collaborations are everywhere, ranging from the affordable but strange Gain laundry scent boosters and Dawn dishwasher spray, to the outrageously priced Sydney Evan fine jewelry. I never even heard of this brand before researching. I'm not in the right tax bracket to be a consumer of theirs, even though I will admit the designs are nice and fun. But seriously, who's buying this stuff? And oh no, they're selling malachite? Astrology crystal girls, you know how dangerous that is. In fact, it's very interesting how insanely weird this year's collaborations have been, even more so than last year. You have your normal beauty products like Ariana's REM makeup line, Conair hair accessories, Wicked American Girl dolls, which sold out instantly, and so on. But there's also been the strangest overlays. Why do you need a Wicked Swifter? Or Wicked specific deodorant?
And that's not even the weirdest collaboration, I'm sure. There's too many to even try to name them all. Apparently, there's over 400 collaborations this year. I don't even know how you can find them all. So, just like last year, I was curious to check out some of the products, but since there's too many, I narrowed it down to more of the sustainable options to highlight. And even with the following, there's still more options I would love to try, but I have enough already. So although the Chili's Glinda and Alphaba Margarita sound thrillifying, I won't be trying them on camera.
Same goes for the Dunkin' Munchkins, although that tin is pretty adorable. Instead, I picked the products that fit into the following categories: food, beauty, and for my own personal pleasure and enjoyment, I did end up getting 2 of the Wicked Lego sets this year.
So let's rejoicify and take a look at some of the Wicked for Good products this year.
I'm really excited that they decided to do more food options this year. I did comment last year that I felt like it was missing, so I did get a couple of basic products to try. So this first one is basically a cheat of a product. While I was at Comic-Con, the company Bubblegum Kids was giving out free candy if you signed up for their email list. I ended up getting this Wicked Shimmering Bubble Bubblegum, knowing that I had this video in mind. So I got this one for free, but I believe retail value is $3.99. The rest of the products I did end up paying for normally. First up is the only food item that you gotta make: Betty Crocker Wicked Mix to Reveal Vanilla Cupcake Mix. Retail value is $5.99. I did end up getting 2 packages in the hope of getting both green and pink, even though it is the same flavor for both. The thing that I really liked about this box is that you could make a complete cupcake. It comes with the cupcake liners, mix, and frosting. All you need to add is 1 egg, vegetable oil, and water for the cupcake mix. It stays white until you add the water in and start the mixing process, but I was very excited that we got pink for the first round. 12 scoops later to put into the cupcake tin, it was time to bake them in the oven. While those were baking, I started on the second batch, and I'm very happy to say that I did end up getting green. So once again, even though they were the same flavor, getting the 2 boxes did pay off, which was very thrillifying. So while I scooped them into the cupcake tin for baking, it was then time for the next and final step, making the frosting. All you need for that is some milk, and I tried to make my own makeshift pipette bag and got started on the pink cupcakes while the green was still baking. Some of them turned out nicely, but most of them fell flat. But as I always say when I bake, it's the taste that matters more than anything.
Here's a cupcake. We got a pink one and the green ones are cooling off, but it's going to be the same cupcake no matter what. So I'll show the green ones unfrosted.
And there you go. I really loved how vibrant the colors are.
I am so happy that I got both pink and green, so it worked out wonderfully. I got to get both colors. So this was a success already just for that alone. But let me try this cupcake. It's so funny because the cupcakes, the way they did it, they're so tiny. It literally is more frosting compared to cupcake. Perfectly pink, that's what they're called. I don't know how to eat this because there is so much frosting on this top. Okay, got some frosting. It's interesting because you can taste the milk. If it's milk and with frosting to make it. But it's good. I like it. I love that this is a whole complete set, that it came with the cupcake liners and the mixture for the cupcakes to make a complete dessert. So if you're able to get these, I definitely recommend to get these. Genuinely. This was cute. It was a fun thing to do. And I love the little sparkles of pink and green. I don't know if you can really see that here, but there's little sparkles of pink and green in the frosting. I wouldn't really need the frosting as much, but still, fantastic cupcakes. Fabulous cupcakes or whatever in the Wicked speech.
We also have General Mills Wicked Alphaba Caramel Apple and Glinda Goodberry Strawberry Cereal. Both of them have a retail value of $4.69. And of course there's always candy available, so I got from Five Below cotton candy and lollipop rings, and both of them have a retail value of $2.
As much as I would love to have the Chili's margarita or the Bonefish Grill margarita to review because they look amazing, I don't have the time restraints to get there. So instead we have some little candies to try. Cotton candy and lollipop rings. They have brought back some of the treats from last year, so I tried to pick stuff that was a little different. And we have cereal as well to enjoy. So starting with the lollipop rings, they come in strawberry, green apple, and watermelon. I do not like watermelon, so that's automatically a no for me. So a package gets 4. And okay, so you don't know what kind you're getting. They're all the same. But it is kind of cute that you can pass these out because they have a to and from little spot here to write a name. But there's only 4, so it wouldn't be good for a class for a lot of people. First is Glinda. This is kind of cute, but it also is, I mean, you get what you pay for. You can see how off the little tiara is. Okay, it is sweet though. It does its purpose. I love lollipops. I probably said that last year, but I always am biased to lollipop candy, so this will be enjoyable. I don't know if this is probably green apple. We have our little castle. It's cute. Oh no, this is watermelon. Okay, wait. I think it's what, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these flavor profiles have been very strange, in my opinion. Let's see if we get lucky and if the third one is actually Elfbuzz. It is! Yay! Okay, cool. So Elfbuzz cute too. I really like this little one with her hat. I like her little hat on here. Okay, this is green apple. So, okay, I forgot the flavors. It's the most stinkiest product. I know it's not a brand name product to review, so I know it shouldn't count, but again, sorry I couldn't get to Chili's. It does its job. I like the flavors. Watermelon is definitely my least favorite, but it's not that bad in the artificial flavoring. But I wouldn't go and grab these again. But they work and they're cute and they're really great for kids. If you're getting stocking stuffers or need a present while Wicked is still popular, this is really great. And plus, again, it's edible. So you're not just having it completely hoarding your house. Next up, we have cotton candy. I love cotton candy, but it should be really interesting because we have a sweet strawberry scent flavoring and a sour green apple. And then there's, looks like it turns blue in the middle. I also hate the packaging on this because you want to save it because you're not eating this entire thing. Oh, it looks so different. Okay. This is not the same, but at least you get a good texture together. I don't know how I'm going to like both of them together, but all right. No. You know, it's like a warhead. You hit the sour first, and then you get the strawberry, and the strawberry's nice. Yeah, I'll probably end up eating this whole thing, honestly. I love cotton candy a lot, so it's a nice treat. It's very unique. I'll give them that. But, you know, Five Below always has really good cotton candy, because I've gotten regular Five Below cotton candy before, and it is phenomenal. Finally, we have our bubblegum. The one I got for free at Comic-Con, but you can buy it in the store, so it still counts. I haven't opened this yet. I looked online, there's 2 flavors, but I just got the Glinda one, because that was the only one I think was available at the time. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're white. I thought they were going to be pink, but I think this is just normal sugar-free chewing gum. It's weirdly minty. I know it's a shimmering bubble flavor, but I didn't expect it to be minty. I thought it was just going to be normal bubble gum. It even says on the package, original bubble gum. It's really throwing me off because it's minty, which is good. And hopefully it'll keep your breath fresh. But, alright. That was a surprise of a flavoring. It's standard bubble gum. It's not even bubble gum, it's just chewing gum. I can't have a little bubblegum with it. I just have to try the cereal and that's it for the food reviews.
Here's a slight ASMR treat as I pour the cereal.
Hey Code, I dropped some.
I did try them each individually before mixing them together. The Glinda is very, very sweet. I didn't like this by itself. Alphabuzz is a lot better and really does have that caramel apple taste, but both of these are really strong, and even with the milk, it helped, but not by much. I would skip these unless you like a super fruity, super sweet breakfast or snack.
Taste better together than they do apart.
Five Below has a massive collection of Wicked products to choose from, but as you can imagine, a lot of them are unfortunately landfill junk. Some of the items look like cute stocking stuffers for the holidays, but I highly doubt any of these items are going to last more than 6 months. Thankfully, I did find a couple of items that were meant to be used to try out, besides the treats with the beauty section. I got the Glinda and Elphaba hand cream, both retail value of $2. Glinda's hand cream is strawberry scented, and Elphaba's is watermelon scented. I also got the Glinda sheet mask for $3 and an Elphaba lip mask for $2. They had a sheet mask and lip mask for each of the characters, so to keep it balanced, I pick one each to try together since it's essentially the same product.
I'm not looking forward to this because I'm very particular about my skincare and I don't know if Five Below face care is going to be the best for it. But I have a one sheet mask and lip mask. It's very interesting that this one is just a firming, hydrating, soothing, and rejuvenating lip mask. Like I said, they both had their own options. There was both a Glinda and Elphaba face mask and a Glinda and Elphaba lip mask, so I just got both. This one is strawberry scented as a face mask. I don't know how that would be, but let's do it. Directions. Unfold mask and remove backing. Place face mask on clean, dry skin. And I just took a shower, so it is clean and dry. Gently press edges and pat face mask. Leave face mask on for 15 to 20 minutes and then remove it. I do smell the strawberry. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Bubbly inside. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Oh, I hate it already. There is so much serum on here. This looks like freaking bologna. What? Okay, freak. Okay. There is so much on here. That looks freaking terrifying. This looks like skin. Oh my god, it looks like, oh, I feel like I'm back in Rainbow the Jedi Opera right now. Okay, how am I gonna do this with the lip mask? Okay, I turned into Nightmare Fuel. I am so sorry. It does stay on now, so that's a good thing. I don't know if you're supposed to use it at the same time, but we're using it at the same time. And remember, these are only $2, so I'm not wasting that much money, but oh my god, I'm so terrifying right now. I'm so sorry. How do I get this out? Oops.
A few moments later.
This would not stay on. It kept falling off. I got it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I don't know if this actually helped. My lips are a little tingly, very subtly. I'm gonna take this off in a second. Like I said, this is complete Nightmare Fuel. This is more Nightmare Fuel than Fiero. So I didn't expect Wicket to be as terrifying, but it is. Let's take this thing off. There we go. Goodbye, baloney human face mask. There's still so much serum on here, but now I just gotta let it sit. And I don't know if it did anything to my lips. I think if anything, it made it worse. Maybe it's a little plumper. Maybe. I don't think it's... They're $2. It was $2 I spent. Lip mask, definitely not worth it because it didn't even stay on. But the face mask, even though terrifying, might be okay. At the same time, we also have this hand cream that I forgot to put on while I had the face mask on because that was very distracting. Once again, it's strawberry and watermelon. I feel like watermelon is such a weird choice. And I don't know why they have so many fruit scents. Because like for me, when I think of Elphaba, I think of like woodsy and like earthy. It would be such a great contrasting scent to Glinda's fruity and floral scents. So I do need hand cream because I'm in the north and it's getting cold. But let me see how I can do this. A little bit on, you do smell the watermelon. Let me see if it's, ooh. It's very watery. It doesn't have, ooh, I don't like that. Oh no. Ew. That is a terrible scent. And it's very watery on, so I don't know how moisturizing it's going to be, but I also understand these are very, very budget hand creams. I wouldn't trust to use that in the future. For example, Bath & Body Works, the reason I love theirs is because it's shea butter, so it has a lot of moisturizing properties in there. Same for Lush. They didn't do a Bath & Body Works Wicked line, of course, so let me see how the strawberry smells nicer. But again, I'm biased because I love strawberry. I don't like watermelon. But again, it's still very watery. I don't know how it's going to be for moisturizing properties, which you need moisturizing, especially in the winter. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to use these again. I'll still try to use them up because I got them, but I hope that I get through those quickly. Yeah, I don't like them at all. Okay, so do not get the hand cream. Do not get the lip mask either. The face mask seems okay for now. So it's probably better to stay away from all the beauty products from Five Below.
Now, as you may remember from last year, I'm a huge Lush fan, so I was very excited to see that their collaboration returned with some new products to try as well. This time, I didn't get the whole collection. I skipped on getting the bubble bars because I still have the wand and broom from last year that I still haven't used up, and just like last year, the fragrances as well, since I wasn't sure if I would like the scents. I did get everything else though. First up, we have 2 soaps. All Roads Lead to Oz, which has a retail value of $10. It's a fruitier scent with notes of grapefruit and bergamot, and the website description states it should smell like a cup of Earl Grey tea with a frankincense scent as well. The Chiamo Co. Castle Soap retails at $10.50. It holds more of a floral scent with notes of ylang-ylang, jasmine, but also a layer of warmth with cinnamon and black pepper. If you're a fan of previous Lush products, it's the same scent of the Castle in the Clouds bubble bar that they previously created. There's also 2 new bath bombs in this collection. Our Cowardly Lion that retails at $7.50, which is the cheapest product from this collection. It's heavy on the citrus scents, holding notes of orange, lemon, and lime, as well as almonds to make it more moisturizing. There's also Glinda's Wedding Dress Bath Bomb with a retail value of $11.50. The website states it's a brand new for good fragrance, created just for this collection, and there's notes of violet, rose, and almond. The few new shower products include the Wise and Magnificent Wizard Shower Gel with a retail value of $14.50. It's the same scent from the Wizard Bath Bomb last year. The notes include geranium, thyme, and oak moss to give it a floral but woodsy fragrance. Next up is Elphaba's Layer Body Scrub with a retail value of $14. It's a nice salt body scrub that smells just like the salted coconut hand scrub they used to have at Lush. Ironically, there's no coconut in this, but instead apple juice and apple infusion, as well as Mimosa Absolute. Finally, we made it to the Scarecrow Body Scrub with a retail value of $13.50. This might be one of the most cursed items created. Does Jonathan Bailey know about this? Does he know they made a mold of his face to rub onto people's naked skin? Well, he is the sexiest man alive according to People magazine, so yes, it was probably planned. This is made of cocoa and shea butter as well as avocado, so it is very moisturizing, and according to the website's description, it holds the same fragrance as Let the Good Times Roll, which is my normal face cleanser I use, so I'm automatically biased to this, minus the nightmare fuel of the face. I really did like the All Roads Lead to Oz soap. It's a nice bright scent, and the fact that it's a normal block makes it easy to scrub with. I did have the Castle soap sitting on top of it prior, so the coloring did melt in together, causing it to have that green tint. Looks like the Wicked Witch truly left her mark. For the Castle soap, it also had a really nice scent, a little fruity, but a little floral too. Both of them don't really stand out between either one, but I would recommend either to use. Moving on from the soap, it's time for the bath bombs.
First bath bomb, and like I mentioned, when I got this is how it looks. So the glitter is already coming off of it, but we're putting our lion in, and it does, I can smell the citrus. So I'm really curious how strong it'll be in the water.
I sped up the melting process. It is a nice slow melter. The glitter gold that's around really took a long time to come off, but as you can predict, because the lion is very yellow, that's the only color getting into this tub. I honestly felt like I was watching Mufasa from The Lion King melt away compared to the Cowardly Lion, but it does get the job done. The other negative note I'll mention is that because it's mainly yellow in the water, unfortunately, it doesn't come off as a pretty color to soak in. There is an underlining glitter shimmer, but otherwise, unfortunately, it does come off looking like a bit like pee in the water instead of a golden yellow brick road. Ignoring that though, it's a very good affordable option, and the citrus is really strong and the best way to relax in the bath with. The Glinda's Wedding Dress Bath Bomb is a lot bigger and also has some butterflies inside, giving it a nice jingle. It is mainly white, so there's not too much color, but once it melts for a while, we do get some pretty bath art. The butterflies inside are yellow, which adds the nice tint. The pink does overtake the coloring though, making it a nice shimmering pastel pink. The fragrance is also really nice, not as strong as the previous ones, but it's still very pleasant to soak in. And that's all for the bath products this year. Next up is all the shower items. Once again, we have the Wise and Maleficent Wizard Shower Gel, Elphaba's Layer Body Scrub, and the Cursed Uncanny Scarecrow. We have our Wizard
And this is the exact same scent from the bath bomb that I did not like last year. So I don't know how it's gonna work as a shower gel, but I'm gonna put it on and see.
It has a nice lather to it, and the floral scent works better as a shower gel than it did concentrated into a bath bomb. It's nice to use, but I personally wouldn't reach for it again. It does the job of cleaning well, and it's a nice limited edition scent, but there's so many better standard options Lush has year-round to pick from.
Next that we have is Elphaba's Layer, and this smells exactly like the salted coconut, the I Loved hand scrub that they used to have. That got discontinued, so I'm really excited this is back. Although it has apple juice, or fresh apple, yeah, apple juice and fresh apple infusion in this. But this is a nice body scrub. So I'm gonna try this. It smells amazing already. Like, I love this scent. And it's very similar to like magic crystals in a way, where it has the sea salt in it. Ooh. Okay, it smells amazing.
I knew I would be biased about this product because of the fragrance, but it is a really great one and one that I would get year-round if it was available. The scent lasts on your skin a while after you rinse it off, and the salt is always great for feeling relaxed, as well as beneficial for exfoliation.
Our final product is Scarecrow, and again, this is Nightmare Fuel. Why am I rubbing his face onto my skin? Like, I'm going to rub his face off. Bye, Fiero. Bye. It smells really nice so far, but this is literally like, oh no, I hate it. His mouth went away first. All right, let's get rid of the face. Because I'm like, you can't really do this side. Like, this side, I guess, but we're killing Fiero. That's what we're doing. Oh, I hate looking at it. This is horror, straight up horror. Bye, Fiero. The face is now completely gone. Still smells nice though. The important part to see is how smooth my skin is.
And before the shower is over, just like last year, you will have to do a sing-along to the soundtrack in the shower, not the theater.
They call me wonderful, so I said wonderful. So much who I am, it's part of my name. And with you can be the same. We could be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 1, 2, 3. Another time. All right, enough. So be it. So be it then. All odds be agreed. I'm wicked through and through, since I cannot succeed. The arrow's saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed will I do again.
Just like last year, I treated myself to some collectibles. This time I did the same with Lego. I've been on a Lego obsession with all their adult sets over the last couple of years, so these two sets fit perfectly into my collection, especially with the Broadway ties to the franchise. I ended up getting the Glinda and Elphaba bookends with a retail value of $129.99. Its set includes 1,327 pieces and features minifigures of all the characters. I also got the Emerald City wall art that has a retail value of $159.99, so both of these were the most expensive pieces I got, but again are special items for me to display, as well as just enjoy building. This one has 1,518 pieces, and we also get the original Wizard of Oz minifigures a part of the collection.
So as you can see behind me, I have my Wicked, Elphaba, and Glinda bookends. So they are practical and they are being used. And ideally, I would love to be able to put some playbills in here to make it fit the theater vibe even more. I also have my wall art here. And as you could tell, you can either display it or it'll just sit as is. And it's so cute because when you remove that, you can have the characters. So I have hidden the Wizard of Oz characters here. We have Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, and Toto. He fell behind though. He's very hard to see. So you can either cover it up and have it be Wicked, but it's also really cute because you can see the details here We have them on the yellow brick road, and the 4 of them are right there. So they do a fantastic job. And this is such a really adorable piece to add to my very expanding Lego collection. I have at least like 12 Lego sets for adults now. The really cool thing too is there's like even in here, you can see there's like a little tree here. That's so cute. And then of course, like the little Oz here, Elphaba's up here. Linda is down here and she's in her little bubble, but that thing popped off. I have to find that. In the wall art especially, there's so many hidden details like the wizard's facade, silhouettes of Glinda and Elphaba, and even a flying monkey. It's so cute to build it, but the only downside is that you don't see it in the final product. These are expensive, yes, but again, there's so much detail into here and there's so many pieces and it's just so awesome when it's done. So again, a lot more expensive than even the dolls I got last year, but I just love this piece and I was very excited and I love the design. I have a Lego obsession, so I was already biased. So that's it for all of the products that I'm talking about today. We are not done with the Wicked fun, however, though, because very exciting for me and I'm excited to share it with you guys. I am heading on down to Universal Studios just for vacation and for Warped Tour again. If you like music, alternative music, I have 2 sides of my personality. So I'm a theater kid, but I'm also an emo kid. So I love when they collide together. So I am going to Orlando for Warped Tour, but the great thing is I'm also able to go to Universal as well. And they have the Wicked store that I haven't gotten to go into yet. I'm really excited to check that out. So you can stay tuned for a future video. I will link it in the description below when it premieres. And give that a watch because I'm going to tour around the store in Wicked and see all the products there. So we are going to get a lot more Wicked products that I can show off very soon. But these are all the everyday items that anyone can get. Some of them were great, some of them were not so great. And there was a lot of nightmare fuel that I was really surprised by. But this is the end of Wicked in terms of promotions because it wraps up the story. We are done. We have Act 1 and Act 2 complete. And I am very excited about the film. So let me know below if you have tried any of these products or are curious to try them and what you're most excited for and if you're excited for the film or if you're excited for it to be over. I will bid farewell for now and I will see you in the next one.